You've spent months obsessing over your protein intake. You buy the expensive powders. You eat chicken breasts that taste like cardboard. It's exhausting, but here is the good news. Getting your body to actually use that protein is way easier than you think. No more forced shakes, no more chewing rubbery meat. You just need one simple shift in how you view your plate. Most people treat protein like a goal to hit by midnight. That is a mistake. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You keep pouring, but the bucket stays empty. The stickman tries to eat a whole cow in one go. He just explodes. Not a great look. But when you flip the script, the hunger just vanishes. Your cravings stop. Your energy spikes. Want to know the secret? Let's dive in. It is time to stop the struggle and start the win. You know the feeling. It is 3 p.m. Your brain is fogged. You had a high-protein breakfast, but you are suddenly staring at a donut like it is your long-lost child. You feel betrayed. You did everything right. You tracked the macros. You read the labels. But your stomach is screaming. The stickman is currently fighting a giant donut in a wrestling ring. The donut is winning. This is the protein paradox. You are eating enough on paper, but your brain thinks you are starving. You try to ignore it. You drink more water. You tell yourself you are strong, then you snap. You eat the whole box of donuts. Now you feel like a bloated balloon. It is not your lack of willpower. It is a biological glitch. You are fighting your own DNA, but there is a way to stop the war. It is simpler than you think. You are not crazy. You are just a victim of the protein leverage hypothesis. This sounds fancy, but it is simple. Your body has a protein target. It will keep you hungry until that target is hit. Imagine your brain is a grumpy accountant. He does not care about calories. He only cares about protein. If you eat a mountain of carbs first, the accountant keeps shouting. He keeps the hunger switch on. The stickman is now a tiny accountant with a calculator, screaming at a bowl of pasta. He refuses to let the stickman sleep. This is why you can eat 2,000 calories of junk and still want a snack. Your body is just searching for the missing pieces. It is like trying to build a house with only windows and no bricks. You have plenty of stuff but no structure. But how do you satisfy the accountant? Let's look at the fix. You probably think the answer is just more protein. More shakes, more eggs, more sadness. But that is the trap. Adding more protein to a bad plan is like putting a spoiler on a lawnmower. It looks fast, but it is still a lawnmower. The real trick is not the amount, it is the order, just the order. It sounds too simple, it feels like a scam, but it is pure biology. You do not need a new diet. You do not need expensive supplements. You just need to change who goes first in the buffet line. The stickman is now trying to juggle steaks and broccoli. He drops everything. He looks confused. Then he realizes he just needs to eat the steak first. Total game changer. Suddenly the struggle ends. The hunger dies. Your life gets simpler. But why does the order matter so much? Let's get deeper into the science. You are now playing with your hormones. When you eat protein first, you trigger something called GLP-1. You might have heard of this in those expensive weight loss injections, but your body makes it for free. Protein tells your brain to slow down the stomach emptying. It is like a traffic cop for your digestion. The stickman is now a tiny traffic cop holding a stop sign in front of a burger. He is calmly directing the flow. This stops the glucose spike that usually follows a meal. No spike means no crash. No crash means no 3 p.m. donut war. You are basically hacking your own satiety system. It is like installing an automatic shutoff valve on your hunger. You feel full, you feel focused, you stop thinking about food every 10 minutes. But how do you actually apply this without spending 4 hours in the kitchen? Let's see it in action. Watch the stickman. First he eats the bread, then the fries, finally the burger. He feels great for 10 minutes, then he crashes. He is now a puddle of sadness on the floor. Caption says energy void. Now let's try the hack. He eats the burger patty first, just the meat, then he eats the salad. Finally he has a few fries. Look at him, he is glowing, he has a cape. He is flying through his workday. He doesn't even look at the office cookies. He is a productivity god. He didn't eat less food, he just changed the sequence. The puddle is gone, the cape is here. This is the power of protein first. It transforms you from a hungry zombie into a high-energy machine. It is the ultimate cheat code for your metabolism. Now let's turn this into a real plan for your actual life. Here is the strategy. You are no longer a slave to your cravings. You are the boss of your biology. For years, you thought you lacked discipline, you blamed your mind, you felt weak, but you were just using the wrong manual. Now you realize that hunger is just a signal. It is a request for nutrients, not a command to eat everything in sight. The stickman is now sitting on a throne made of grilled chicken. He looks serene. He is the king of satiety. You are becoming the person who eats for fuel, not for distraction. You feel a new kind of freedom, the freedom of not caring about the donut. You are not restricting, you are optimizing. This is the shift from fighting your body to partnering with it. You are finally in control, but to make this stick, you need a simple, repeatable system. Here are your 3 golden rules for success. You can start this today. Step 1, the protein anchor. Every single meal must start with your protein source. Eat the chicken, eat the tofu. The stickman is anchoring a giant piece of salmon to his plate. Step 2, the 20-gram rule. Aim for 20 grams of protein in your first hour of waking up. This sets the tone for the day. The stickman is waking up and immediately high-fiving a hard-boiled egg. Step 3, the fiber bridge. Eat your vegetables right after the protein. This creates a physical barrier in your gut. The stickman is building a bridge of broccoli. Step 4, the carb cap. Save your starches for the very end. This keeps your blood sugar stable. The stickman puts a tiny cap on a potato. Easy, simple, effective. You have the map, now you just have to walk the path. It is time to take action. You now have the secret weapon. Your energy is about to explode, your waistline will thank you, and your brain will finally stop screaming for sugar. This is just the beginning. Once you master your protein, you can master your sleep. That is the next easy habit we will tackle. It is even simpler than the protein hack. The stickman is now peacefully sleeping on a cloud of macros. He looks incredibly happy. If you want to make sustainable health changes without the torture, you belong here. Join the Stickman Health Club. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bells. Stop guessing, start winning. You do not need a perfect diet, you just need a few smart hacks. We make the science simple so you can make the results permanent. See you in the next video. Stay lean, stay sharp, keep it simple. You have got this. Now go eat some protein.